Hello and welcome to my first ever Let's Play. I'm Navitori or Jonathan and I will be playing Mass Effect 1. I've seen parts of the game before and seen others play parts of the game before, but I've never had the pleasure to play it myself. Hopefully we'll be able to get through the game without too many problems. But we'll see. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If I ever say anything or express anything which you don't understand, then it's probably in Swedish because I'm from Sweden. I will be taking this in English, and hopefully you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. I've played the opening part of the game to check that the sound is good, which is why we have a resume and a load career area here. But anyway, let's get the story going and let's see what this brings.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Yeah, we can do that.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Let's see, we'll go with a new ID, I think. And male or female? Female would be fun in one way, male in another. Let's go with a female, shall we? Easier to be nice, I think. Yeah, easier to be nice. We'll go with a female.
Please log in to access your profile.
Let's change my nickname a little bit. For those who don't know Japanese, that's chicken in Japanese. Suits it quite well, I think.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Ooh, that isn't good.
Please reconstruct profile.
Aha. So now we get to do what we want to do, I
Confirm
suspect.
pre-service history.
Okay, let's see. Both your parents were born in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist, you were born and raised in Mindwa, I think that's how you say it, a small border colony in the Atkin Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwa, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. You were an orphan raised in the streets of the megatropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting to the Alliance military when you turned 18. Let's go with the colonist. I quite like that idea.
Confirm psychological profile.
Let's see, Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Quite like that one, I must say. Let's see, early in your military career you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Quite like that one as well. Throughout your military career you've held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. So it is between Soul Survivor and War Hero. Well, I think that one suits quite well to our earlier lives, so War Hero it is.
Confirm military specialization.
Let's see. Soldiers. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can specialize in heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool who can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Quite like the idea of helping the group, considering our previous situations. Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Okay, infiltrator. Ooh. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing and disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can use pistols or sniper rifles and medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically they use biotic abilities and advanced high healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. Can't speak. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only use light armor, receive no advanced. That sounds interesting in itself. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They use pistols and shotguns and can specialize in medium armor. Do like the sound of the Sentinel because it would offer up some interesting gameplay, I believe. Infiltrator sounds quite fun as well as Engineer does. I honestly don't know which one to choose here because all of them sound like really good fun. On the other hand, I could play off video, of course, and do personal playthrough if I want. Which one sounds most fun? Engineer or Sentinel, I think. Infiltrate. Engineer it
Confirm
is.
facial identification.
Change the appearance just a little bit, if possible. Let's go with a scar there. Yep, let's go with that. Looks pretty good. Looks good. Ah, what's that now? Let's do that. Keep that. Keep that, I think. Sorry if this is in any way irritating to look at, but can't just rush through it. In my view, let's go with that. Well, maybe that. That do seem to look. That I like. I think that looks good. That one we can change just a little bit. That looks good. Maybe just change the hair a little bit. What's hair color? Let's go with the red. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. So we want to go there for the same color. There we go. Depends on what we can do. No, looks good. Okay, let's
Profile
finalize.
reconstruction complete.
Colonist, war hero, engineer. Let's get going, shall we? Yeah, let's go.
Identification confirmed.
Let's see. Let's go with normal, I think. Let's see, we'll probably want to level up ourselves. Yes, come with difficulty. And high means you get lots of targeting, low means you get very little help. Can we put it off? No, we can't. Then we go with low. Let's go power usage. Squad members. Yeah, let's go with that. Subtitles on, autosave on. Yeah, let's keep it on. I think that's a good idea, at least to begin with. Can always switch it off later. Okay, let's accept and see where we go.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Sounds interesting. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of ancient spacefaring civilization. In decades to follow, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to further stars and running a real world fabric of space and time. You will have to read this yourself because I can't talk it in this time. In the time we have. Really interesting though.
First prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
That looks really impressive.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2,
1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay. Because you agree. Well, I actually agree to that, I think.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Bad timing to say something like that.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay. That was actually quite fun. Let's see. Okay. Aha. SD Q2, drone holster. Space bar. Aha. Okay. Quick eye, okay. E2, okay. Area map, I suspect that's okay. M. Galaxy map, okay, so it's that kind of thing. E to speak with someone. Same as that. Obstacles and enemies. Aha. And 5% personnel. Okay, right mouse button to face and next shot for Okay. Okay, so that's just to go through. Okay. Okay, so we're quite far in the future here, in other words. 154. 154. About 25 years of age. I think that would be. Okay. Move like that. See?
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, so we can jump quickly there.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yes, I am, but I also heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Maybe not. Stealth systems,
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I agree with you on that one. The captain, Anderson, I think was his name, right?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission.
Wow.
He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Well, if he's that big or good, then I agree. The Spectre?
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Yeah, I can understand why you're angry with that. But that was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Neither do I, and I agree. I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so Codex, and I suspect that would mean XP. On another note, my alarm just rang here, so we'll end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll tune in to episode 2 when it gets uploaded. Thanks for watching.